begin this session. Come into the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, align. Gently close your eyes. Remove your glasses if you are wearing. Take the moment to connect within your asana. Once you connected, move your attention towards your natural breath. The breath which is going in and coming out. Observe. Now, take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation from the belly. Inhale and exhale. Now, inhale for the 3-time Om along with Shanti. Take a deep breath. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration and sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palm. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile and say Om Shanti. Om Shanti to everyone. So, quick preview. Till now we discussed the mitahar, how to eat, when to eat. The preparation of the food, we talked about categories, sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. The treatment which we are talking about, the prevention, the cure, mostly happen if you correct, you implement it, and you change your eating habit, and even the procedure of cooking. Everything play very crucial role. Not a single thing you can skip and say, okay, I'll skip the cooking procedure. More you follow, more you will see the great benefit of it. We learn the food according to the position of the sun. That's also very much important. And a rule which you have to follow when to eat, that is a time zone. In when to eat, when we discuss about that morning time, lunch time, and evening time, the dinner. If you skip the dinner, is best. 2 times in a meal, if you're taking the meal 2 times in a day, that's sufficient for your body. The portion of the food, we talked about it. So how much one should take, ratio of taking it. Now today, which we're going to discuss about, that is another most important part. The elemental composition of the body. In Mitahar, the food play very crucial role. Next most important part is the water. So if I'll write it down, I have shared your notes also. Let me see again if I. Panch Mahabhut, and if I'll write it down, elemental composition. Elemental composition of human body. Which basically, you have these notes. If not, please write it down and give the space for okay. Now I'm gonna start. Prithvi Tattva. If you see, the Prithvi Tattva is the 12%. Appa Tattva, the 72%. The highest first element, that is Appa. Appa, the pronunciation Appa, which mean water. The 72% composition of your body is the water. And so the outside, the Prithvi, if you see the earth also have 72% of the water level. So 72 is a very highest percentage. Understand somehow through any technique, through any tools, though we are learning the tools as well. If you learn to control this water element in your body through the yoga practice, through the Ayurveda, through the Hatha Yoga, There's a many, type forms of the yoga. If you corrected that and you learn to control the water element, so it means 72% body part is under your control, isn't it? Whatever you say to your body, the body gonna behave in that manner. Right now, you want to wake up early in the morning, but you cannot. You want, but your body doesn't respond in that way because mind is not in your favor. You have always dispute with your mind. 4 o'clock, all of you aware of early in the morning when you wake up, you get so many benefits. You get the healthy body, healthy mind. But in spite of all this learning, teaching, you want to eat healthy food, but actually you cannot. You want, you know, those things are not good for you, but still you are eating them because your mind is again going against with it. So we don't have control over our, mind. But if somehow 72% control we have, then most of the problem would be sorted out. Plus the Prithvi Tat, the 12%, the second highest, which we talked about already, the Mitahar, how to take, when to take, how to prepare, the Prithvi Tat. Prithvi Tat, this Prithvi element, the earth element, is coming from the food because Prithvi is providing the food, growing the plant, vegetation, fruits, vegetable. So 12% we are getting from the food that we talked about it. Now, addition, do the addition, 72 plus 12% is 84%. 84% we control, we got control of ourselves if we follow these rules regulation. So Appa is second highest, first highest, and most important part. Without food, still you can remain 2 months, 3 months, you can live. A normal human being can live without food 3 months, approximately, without food. But without water, very difficult. Without water, so importance of the water is very, 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 your body knows which thing is very much important. That's why you have thirst. So task for you guys to experience importance of these elements. You have to keep one day yourself without water. Try it and feel the thirst because water is easily available. That's why you never understand the importance of the water. But water is so much important. So task for everyone to experience just the general experience. Just experience the thirst and see, can you live? Can you go into that extreme level where you enjoy the water, you enjoy the taste of the water? That level you have to reach. Then even you drink anything, but water, what the thirst which pacify with the water, it cannot pacify with the cold drinks, cold beverages, or any other thing. So today task. Now how we can, now question, how we can control it, how we can, get, get this 72%. Very simple. Same like we talked about the Mitahar concept, same way we gonna talk about the water concept. Taking when to take, what, how to take, where to keep it. Okay, these things are the general guidelines, and through this you can specify the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, and you can work to improve your Agni, Jathar Agni. So let's begin. Now, water first. Where to keep the water? Question. How to keep the water? This is the most important part. Keeping the water, we have specific, pots for keeping the water according to the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So clay pot, consider like, as I told you, clay pot is best option for cooking and also for storing the water. Clay pot make the water alkaline. It change the taste even. At my home, I'm using the clay pots for cooking and the storing the water. And it's bring the temperature, it's make the temperature cool. It change the temperature of the water. And never ever drink the water directly, running water, like directly coming from the tap. Never ever drink. You have to store the water before drinking it. Because many dirts, many bacteria, many, filth is mixed with the water. So ancient time, the people use the clay pot to bring the water, well, and they're storing at home 24 hours. And the next day they drink that water. Why? So if dirt particles are there, the filth is there, it gonna be go down, base of the pot. And then water remain pure again. But now we have RO system because filtration, microorganism, many bacteria which is cannot be removed from the water and so things. So RO water or packet water we are using it. It's very harmful water. That water filtration when you're using the filter water, you're not removing the impurities, but also you're removing the goodness of the water, the good minerals of the water, which is uh, mixed because it's the water is running in the mountains or underground. They have minerals, but through the modern technology, those they are just creating the dead water. Pranic energy is removed from the water. And now we are drinking the dead water, and which creating more diseases. More disease. That's why we have gastrointestinal problems. Good bacteria are less and harmful bacteria are growing. Because science doesn't understand the pranic energy. Modern scientists, I'm talking about it, because it's not visible. Water is there, the composition is H2O. But if you see, if you feel the taste of the water everywhere, every country, if you travel a lot, you can figure out every country, every state has the different taste of the water. If you remove that taste is happened because of the climate, what water you are using. That taste is come from the ground and many properties which is mixed in the water. If we remove that, that is a dead water. And then that dead water we are drinking, and then we have many problems. Three doshas goes imbalance, Agni goes imbalance. So how we can sort out? Ayurveda doesn't talk about it. Ayurveda just say to store the well water, rainy water for drinking. Rainwater is the best water, and well water, underground water, and river water you can use for drinking. And that time RO system is not available, but now how we can do, because now we require the filter water as well. So this trick I'm implementing at my home. So after filtration, again we have to charge the water. So bring the clay pot. Please pardon. So use the clay pot, big pot. Let's see if I have picture. Let's show you. This you can use. I do understand it's not available in every country, but you can contact to the local one. In India, it's available every market. So we use during, especially in the summertime, we use these matkas, the pot for drinking. We keeping the water into that. And if not, you can use the clay bottles now available in the market, but actually you have to use for cooking that water also. So you require the big pot, at least 10 liters or 5 liters, something like that. Minimum 5 liter or 10 liter, big pot. Second, you can use first the clay pot. Second, you can use the bronze pot also. Bronze pictures, I show you. This also you can use. It's available on Amazon also. Copper pot, which we call copper bottles, are available in the market. If you're traveling, please carry the copper bottle or the clay pot, clay bottles, which is good for you. If not, so glass bottle also you can use. But do not directly take the water from the RO drink for drinking and for cooking. You have to charge the water with these metals. Okay, so best metal is a clay pot. Clay pot, especially for the summer, it's bring that water on the room temperature, and it make little bit cool, which pacify your thirst. You can try this experiment. Okay. Because for charging the water we required 8-9 hours. okay, or more than that. So make sure more than that you are storing the water and then it's ready for use. It's not like you're pouring the water and then you start using it. No, it has to be 8-9 hours, minimum, maximum 24 hours, and then you can use that water for drinking and for cooking. So that's the way which this tricks I'm implementing at my home, but it's not available in any book. So you can do this trick and you get the benefit of, and then you can use the little bit limestone into it, that it make the water alkaline. And also limestone is a very good and very good source of the calcium, very natural source of the calcium. Those who does not have kidney stone or any kind of stone in the body, they can drink the limestone water. So put the limestone, how much in 1 liter? So you can check the ratio. In 1 liter, a pinch of like grain, rice, rice grain or the wheat, one one grain. Okay, that amount 1 liter. So 5 liter, if you're using the 5 grain limestone, you're gonna use it. So this is the ratio. Don't confuse with the ratio. This is the correct ratio. You cannot use over. Otherwise, it's gonna, instead of getting the benefit, you get the side effect. So you require only pinch of the limestone, and that's sufficient for the day. And that water, you're gonna use it. It's become alkaline, it's calcium rich water, and it specify your thirst, and it give all the nutrition, okay, which water carrying it. Now the utensil, the best clay, copper water only used for the morning time, and it morning time when especially before going for your natural calls. If you're using that water, copper help you to uh, eliminate the waste from the body. So copper water, empty stomach, if you're drinking morning time, is best. Okay, the whole family, doesn't matter what problems anybody has, they start drinking the copper water during the winter and during the summer. Both way you can use. And but yes, start your day with the Usha Pankriya. I'll write it down for you. The copper water with the Usha Pankriya. Usha Panakriya. Usha Pankriya is the when to take the water. Okay, it's come into the category when to take the water. This should be done first thing early in the morning before brushing, before going for natural calls. So once you wake up before sunrise. Everybody has to wake up before sunrise. So once you wake up, drink the hot water, very hot water you can drink, or lukewarm water. Okay? And that water should be copper water. So overnight you're keeping the water into the copper pot, and that water you can, morning time you can add the hot water in that copper bottle or the pot, and it's become lukewarm or the hot water, and then drink, sip it in the malasan. Malasan squatting position. I'll show you the picture. If you This we call Malasin. Okay, sitting in this position and drinking. You can, there's a little bit different distance in the feet, but you can, according to your comfort level, you can bring the closer. Okay. Ustras, Utkatasana, 𝐘𝐽 these names, other names, just variation of these posture where feet are joined together and distant apart. So heels lifted. So we call Utkatasana also when heels is lifted. Okay, when you are sitting only on the toes, same posture. And then 𝐾𝐽𝐺𝐼 when feet are joined together. So all the variation you can choose according to your comfort level, and then sip the water. This is the first thing everybody should do. Morning time, copper water, hot copper water, everybody should drink. For pith, if you feel more heat in your body, just observe it. I'm not talking about you're born with a pitta personality or vat personality or kapha. I'm just talking about that very moment, how you feel. Feel the symptoms. If you are feeling the heat in the body, that time lukewarm water is best. Otherwise, vat and kapha both can drink the very hot water and sip it. Sip it like a tea. After drinking 3 to 4 glass of water, then you can do your twisting posture, and then you can go for your natural course. It's very helping for removing the waste from the body, especially for your poo. This is the one rule for water related. Okay, when to drink the water, the first thing. Now, clay pot water only used for in the summertime. Winter time, if you're using it, you can warm that water. You can use boiling water, clay pot water. Okay. Do not directly drink from the, because it's cool in nature. During the summertime, you can drink it, and especially pith. If you feel the heat, you can. If you're drinking from the clay pot, that is the best way. Then come to the um, specifying the pith more. If you are rich, you can invest more money into it. So you can buy the silver pot, same matka, same pot, clay pot. It required very big portion of the money now. So silver pot, same pot you can use, and then you can store the water, especially for hyperacidity, hypertension, and high blood pressure. We give them the silver pot water. So again, charging the water 8-9 hours, okay, more than that, and then drinking the first empty stomach. Empty stomach, if you're drinking these water, these charged water, they work wonder. Body absorb that water molecules. And so slowly, gradually, especially with the irregular periods, those who are having, or those who feel the weakness, those who feel very acidic and lots of problem in their body. If they're drinking this water, especially the girls, silver water is connected to the moon. So that pot also you can charge in the moonlight, and clay pot water you can charge in the sunlight also. This increase the water quality. And then if you're charging with the sun, you get more energy, especially kapha and the pith. If you feel cold, cough, sinus, and migraine you have, or other symptoms where mucus related things is happening to you, you have dryness, you have cracked lips, cracked heels. These symptoms are visible in your body, dry eyes, dull skin. So it means vata related issues. So in that condition, silver, you can take the sun charged water, very helpful for you. If heat is there, silver charged water and moonlight water, moon charged water, means like silver pot you are using and keeping in the moonlight. So be aware that water, that pot should not be stealed by any other person, right? And then gold pot, you can use it for especially the vata and kapha, okay? Especially during the winter time. Only specific time the gold pot water can be used. People who are having the mental disorder and those who are having weakness in the body, they can use the gold. Gold is strengthening the body, okay? Strengthening the muscles. Neurological disorder, we give the gold water also. And again, charging in the sunlight, you can use the gold pot, charging in the sunlight, keeping in the sunlight 8-9 hours, and then drink it, sip it, that water, empty stomach. If you don't have silver pot and gold pot, you can use the coin even. Put into the clay pot and use it. And same coin you can use in the raining time, silver and the gold coin, use in the raining season, okay? Because raining season, mostly the bacteria is overgrow around you. So in that condition, copper water is the best during the raining season, okay? Copper is antibacterial and you can put either the gold coin or the silver coin and then drink empty stomach, that water. Same way, okay? Empty stomach, morning time is the best time. Now, most of the problem would be sorted out if you change the material of the water. Storage system, if you change it, water again charge. And water has a good quality. They, I remember when I was a kid and my mom used to do this thing. I don't know, maybe in your family, your ancestors, they do. Every culture, they know the importance of the water. So she always keep the water in the copper pot near the god in the temple. And then whenever anybody got sick or I got sick, she, do the prayer and then that charged water, she give it to me. And by drinking that water, you feel the change in the body. Healing procedures start happening. Why? Because the intention, whatever intention you are putting, that also catch by the water. So even if you're angry and you are angry and you touch that water and that water you're giving to somebody, you're passing the anger to them. So make sure anybody is angry or frustrated and they are giving you water, don't take the water, okay? And just anybody who's giving you water and the food, make sure they should be happy. Consider them as a god, praise them so their mindset would be very pleasant. Whenever they feed you, whenever they giving you water, they they have good intention, not the bad intention, okay? If they're having the bad intention, the moment they see your food or see the water, they charge that water with it. And again, I'm saying it's only applicable for us, not for the yogi. Okay. So yogi has the higher energy, so our energy would not be affected them. But we have weaker energy. So all the people around us, whatever they talk, whatever they say, whatever intention they are putting into while cooking and giving you water, everything is affected by that. And then when consuming those things, then our body is also affected by that. So this is the science which we are talking about, spiritual science we are talking about it. So these we have to correct. So many, students ask me one thing. In spite of following every rules and regulation, they are again sick because they're not correcting that method that whom is cooking for them. So make sure either you have to, take care of yourself these things, but if you're taking the helper, maid, or somebody, your friends or your husband, your wife is cooking, make sure they should be happy. Otherwise, don't make them angry while cooking and while giving you water. That's bring the sickness. This is also important. So once you corrected the method of storing the water, when to take the water morning time, then other rules of drinking the water is before 1 hour of the meal, after the 1 hour of the meal. That's I talked about it already. And during when you are um, having your meal, never drink the water. This is the golden rule. Never ever drink the water with your meal immediately after the meal or before the meal. There should be a minimum 1 hour gap. Minimum. After 60 minutes, you can drink it. Okay. And again, you have to how to take it, sip it. You have to taste the water. Do not gallop it. You have to taste the water and never ever use the straw for drinking the water. Always use the pot, the glass, or your hand. You can use this, make the, use the hand for drinking the water. Touch the water with your hand. Watch, see the water, and consider it is God, and then drink it. Take the moment before drinking it. The position of drinking the water, as you know, we can drink in all the position: standing, walking, talking, running, driving the car. In all the position you can drink the water. But it is beneficial for us? No, dear. The same rule as we learn in the Mitahar concept, same rule here also implemented. Water should always be taken. Always be taken. Sitting on the ground. You have to sit. You have to sit comfortable position. Anything you are taking, you have to sit. You have to maintain your gravity, center of the gravity, which is working. Sit comfortably and then sip the water. And then water molecules be absorbed by your body. Otherwise, you are giving more pressure to your organs, kidney, bladder. So you increase the urge of the urine because water molecules not absorbed by the body. So frequency of the P is increased. How much water should be taken by us? Modern science say 3 to 4 liter water. Minimum one should drink it. 3 to 4 liter water. Yes, 3 to 4 liter water for those who doesn't listen their body signals. But actually your body is saying to you, you shouldn't be drinking the water according to the one parameter. That 3-4 liter, maybe your body doesn't require the 3-4 liter. Your body has, everybody has the different need capacity of taking the water. And how we know how much water we should take? The thirst. Whenever you're thirsty, drink the water. Water level also, specified by the other drinks which you are taking: buttermilk, milk, and fruits. Most of the vegetables have the high quantity of the water. So water also coming from that. So each one of you have different need of the water. 3 liter, 4 liter, or 5 liter. You cannot just, and people use the timer for drinking the water. No, dear, you should stop doing these stupid mistakes. You shouldn't be doing these. Apply the common sense. The body, just listen to your body. Body is very much capable to tell you, oh, this is the time of drinking. Just listen your body. That's why we have hunger and we have thirst. So eat when you are hungry, drink when you are thirsty. This is the golden rule. Simple. But yes, those people who forget completely about themselves, and for them, I think doctors or other people, they make this rule compulsory that they are not drinking. But actually, the best way is this. Now, the water after sunset should not be taken. If you really want to take, lukewarm water or hot water should be given to them. Okay. Don't take the cold, because nights always are cold in nature. If you're taking the cold water gonna increase the kapha or room temperature water. Okay, pitta can drink the room temperature water, but kapha and the bath, again according to the symptoms, they require lukewarm water. So first, all the drinks should be taken before the before the sunset. Okay, but still you are thirsty or other things, then you can drink lukewarm or hot water. Now, never ever drink cold iced water, iced drinks. These are very harmful things. Or water which is you storing in the fridge is the worst water. Water which is available in the packets, in the bottles, dead water. Don't drink those water. You can do one thing. You can use any tap water and store. You can boil it properly. Boil, after boiling, lots of the impurities are gone, and then you can add the limestone into it, or fitkari. Fitkari, what we call in English, see, I think alms we called. I'll show you. It's a white. Just a moment. So this you can use. I'm gonna share you. These you can put into the water. It's good for it's remove all the impurities, and that water you can use for drinking when you're traveling, and for also for cooking. Just small amount you can put and see the miracles. So stop drinking this dead water. You're just wasting your money, and that dead water is causing more harmful effect on the body. So now we learn the elemental composition of the body, the most two important part. Rest of the things are not, basically we are talking about it, which is not important for us right now, because 84% we are talking about it, and our focus basically on this 84%. Rest of the things are would be corrected through the meditation, where we talked about the Agni, the Vayu Tattva, and these other elements, Akasha Tattva. If connected, when two things are corrected, rest of the things automatically gonna be corrected. So any doubt, any difficulty, question answer time, to understand this, how to, when to, which position would cover this thing, okay, and how to store the water. These we covered in detail, and how you can use the filter the water and how you can charge the water. Things are clear? Any doubt? Yeah.
I have a doubt.
Huh.
Can we also sun charge the copper water, or because copper it reacts generally, so can we also place it in sunlight?
Uh, Sun charge water basically done with the glass bottle. The glass bottle is easily catch the sunlight. You know, in order to charge the water with the lights, we always use um, the different material, and glass is the best material. Copper would not be, helpful, because it's blocking the light. So copper bottle, steel bottle, and even the clay pot bottle. But yes, if you're not covering, like if you're charging using the clay pot should be, they should have the wide mouth. Even if you're using the copper or bronze metal, so they should have the wide mouth. And then you are storing, keeping those pot into the sunlight, covering with the um, musk, very light, uh, which we use for making the hung curd or the paneer, right? That piece of the cloth, light cotton, and cover the mouth of that pot. And then, so dust would not be entering and flies would not be entering. And then light would be reaching to the water. Wide mouth pot, you're gonna use it. But copper, you can keep it, but it's not like very much hot. But best is clay pot, glass. Again, clay pot if you're using wide mouth. Otherwise, glass bottle is the best. Glass bottle, you can keep it in the sunlight. It captured all the light of the sun, and that is bring the benefit, all the benefit. And yes, best is clay pot. Okay. Second is the glass, if you want to charge your bottle with the sunlight. Other things, then color glass bottles you can use also. We have color therapy related to that, but that is a different one. But these things, if you're doing, it's bring the more sunlight into the water. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And can you also tell, this fifth curry, we can
How?
place it in the water, or do we like cooking also you said? So can you just tell a little bit about the use, once more,
Okay, Fitkari is antibacterial in the portion we use for skin treatment and other things. Fitkari has the very much benefit. If you get the wounds or cut, immediately to provide um, the infection, anti-inflammatory, or any things you are applying, looking for the cream. This is the best natural way. Okay, just use rub against with the wound or the cuts. And for cooking means I'm talking about the cooking water. Fitkari remove the impurities of the water. If there's any impurities, any filth, any dust in available, or any bacteria is present in the water, by boiling it, after boiling it, you can put the fitkari into it. If you're using the tap water, for example, you are went for traveling, okay, and you have the bottles and other things, and you want to drink the water. So what you're gonna do, first procedure, boil the water, and then put the piece of the fitkari into it. Put it, store it. After 8-9 hours, leave it. Okay, after 8-9 hours, the water become pure itself. Any bacteria, harmful bacteria are there, or that they gonna be killed by that thing. Boiling very much killed many bacteria, and then if anything is left over in the water, the fitkari would be gonna take care of it. Like most of the gastrointestinal problems, or what we called jaundice, or these things are happen because of uh, the bacteria which is present in the water. Okay, so to remove those things, we use this method in the natural way to filter the water. So boiling the water first, and then adding the after boiling, leave it, and then put the piece of the fitkari into it, leave it again, and then you can use that water for cooking and drinking. Okay, that's it.
Okay, just a small piece we can add.
Just a small piece you can add. It depends like quantity, like 5 liter of the water. So one piece you can add into it. One piece is sufficient for it.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
So now let's end the session with the one time Om and Shanti. Take the deep, go into the sitting posture. Keep your back neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes. Take a deep, prolonged inhalation. Exhale. Inhale for the Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join your both palms. Tap your palm. Place on your eyes. Feel the warmness. Now very slowly, while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes and bow down. Feel the gratitude towards everything around you and say Om Shanti. Bye bye. Take care. Meet you at tomorrow class. Bless you.